EXD ICX housing, methods of insulation. This housing has got a rotatable base which allows you to realign the gland cabling here, and by unscrewing the two grub screws which we have in the base here and there, you can then rotate this through about 360 degrees. You relock the base grub screws and then the item's secure. There's a third blind grub screw here, which is a security screw, and you don't remove that. It takes a special pin to remove it anyway. So on the top we've got the lid and the same assembly up here, except we've got 3 grub screws, 1, 2 and 3 over here. So after you're undone the lid and the unit has been wired up, which I'll show you in a minute, it's put back together and it can be locked into place once the lid is properly secured. Over here we've got the M20 by 1.5 6G thread cable gland. So this boss here accepts a suitably certified cable gland, which has to be rated to the same as the valve body itself. It needs a minimum of 8 millimeters of thread engaged in this cable gland to satisfy the certification. Talk to your industrial electrician at that time. There is also an external earthing here if required. If I take the top off, we supply normally a special C-type spanner, which I'll remove the top now and show you how the insides are. I've now opened this unit completely. You'll see inside here a groove, and that groove accommodates the grub screws when it's fully sealed down. There's also an O-ring in this face here, and the thread requires a minimum of 8 millimeters of thread to be engaged fully. So when you assemble it fully until the lid's right down flat against the body face, and then the grub screws can fully engage. Inside here you'll see the termination. There's an earth terminal over here. We've got the 3 terminals for engaging for wiring up the coil, and the advantage of this unit is the fact that you put your gland on here and the coil can be directly terminated inside the actual valve housing itself. Make sure that the thread here is clean and lubricated with fluid film type FFA and re-secure after adjustment. So using the device, we can re-engage carefully the thread because it's a very fine thread. So rotating the thread backwards until you feel it lock, drop into place, and then slowly engage it evenly. And then you apply the C-spanner onto here and rotate it fully down until it's fully engaged.